Well, warmer weather means more meat and veggies on the grill. And if you want to crank up the flavor, well, you're going to want a marinade. It's a great way to add flavor to your meals, but naturally you want to keep it as healthy as possible. And for that, of course, we turn to Shanthi Apelo from Blue Cross Blue Shield, who again has some fantastic recipes to share. Hi, Shanthi, how are you?
Hey, I'm well. Thanks for having me.
I'm excited because it's grilling season finally. Talk to us, what are the ABCs of healthy grilling?
Yeah, well, I always say the way to eat healthy is to make healthy foods taste good. And of course, grilling vegetables is great, salmon, chicken, all kinds of good stuff. But it comes down to the marinade oftentimes, how long we marinate, what's in the marinade, and there's kind of a perfect ratio of kind of things we want to put in it.
Okay, so you've got, I should grab a pencil here. All right, we have a perfect ratio of how to make the most tastiest and healthy marinade. What is that ratio?
Yeah, we've got a 3-to-1 ratio of oil to acid. So oil is going to coat the food. It's going to allow us to absorb all the seasoning. And then the 1/3 is some kind of acid. This is going to be kind of an enzymatic component. It's going to allow all the flavors to penetrate. So it breaks down the protein a little bit, especially in things like chicken. So I'm doing lime juice here. And then we want to add some kind of aromatic. So garlic is great. Never want to be or never want to skimp on this. Add always double, right? Some kind of salty component. So I'm doing a little bit of soy sauce. This is going to allow the flavors to really come out. And then we don't actually want to skip something sweet. So you can do juices, like orange juice is a great sweet juice to do. I'm doing a little bit of honey here. And what this does is to allow it to caramelize. That's how we get those beautiful, nice grill marks. You see that on the salmon here, on the chicken. And we don't want to skip on that.
Okay, so I think you just made a bowl of umami right there. I mean, you've got the,
Yeah.
the salt, you got the savory, you've got, and that acid you say, that's what's going to break the protein down. That's what's going to make that tender, right?
Exactly. Yeah. And of course, we there are different foods that require different amounts of time that we marinate. Seafood, I love for a weeknight meal because it only takes 15 minutes to marinate.
Oh.
Chicken, 2 hours. Beef, up to 12. Tofu, up to 24. And it's good to keep these things in mind because it doesn't necessarily mean that the longer you marinate, the better it'll be. Because for chicken, for example, if you leave that too long with something acidic, it can become tough the next day.
Oh yeah, you don't want that. I think a lot of folks might have thought that marinade meant you had to do it overnight for everything and you always have to plan ahead, but you're talking only a couple of hours.
Yeah, and that's what I love about seafood. With salmon, we're getting so many omega-3 fatty acids, great for brain health, great for fighting inflammation in the body. So if you're kind of on a short timeline, perfect to do that.
And of course, the health part of this, you get the right ratio of oil to the citric, and the garlic in there, always key for health.
Yes, yeah, garlic does have a lot of great health benefits, and so do a lot of herbs. So don't skimp on that. I threw a little bit of ginger in here as well.
Okay.
Got some great health benefits. And I think one thing that we skimp on a little bit sometimes is grilling vegetables. The name of the game here is uniformity. We want to grill them for, about 5 minutes, really. Not too long, especially those water heavy vegetables, but the root vegetables, they can handle a little bit more. But I do have a very unique thing that we threw on the grill today, and this is romaine. So this is kind of where we get to our recipe. Have you had a grilled Caesar salad before?
Wait, did you say grilled Caesar salad?
Yes.
Okay, no, I can safely say I've never had a Caesar salad that was grilled.
Yeah, so we're seeing them more on restaurant menus at kind of fancy restaurants. Really easy to do at home. You grill it for only about 2 minutes per side. And you get kind of crispy edges here. Now, Caesar is great to do, but I've got a little bit of a healthier twist on one. This is a Mexican-inspired recipe. So I've got a little bit of light chipotle ranch. I've mixed it with some Greek yogurt here. Drizzle that over our grilled romaine. We're going to throw a little bit of cotija cheese and a little bit of diced Roma tomatoes, and also a little bit of cilantro. And for a little crisp, you could also throw on some croutons or some crispy tortillas here.
See, now we got to try that. I've never even seen that before. Grilled Caesar salad. Amazing. Oh, yeah. Okay. So that recipe, of course, the great ratio and hundreds of other recipes, you have them waiting for all of our viewers. Where can we find them all?
ahealthiermichigan.org, lots more there.
ahealthiermichigan.org. That's the site you go to. I'm there every week. Thank you, Shanthi. Appreciate the time this morning.